Welcome to Android Weekly on Butterscotch.com, the show where we cut a swath through the reams of Android news to get to what's important to you, or at least to me. I'm Andrew Moore Crispin. On this week's show, the ASUS Eee pad we're dubbing the Transformer Top hints at what may be next for PCs. Samsung and Amazon sitting in a tree, and Skype gets an update, but it wasn't quite what we were hoping for. Also, the lovely Kate Abraham offers up a killer Android time waster with Slice It. But first, we doff our caps to one of the sponsors that make Android Weekly and other great Butterscotch.com shows possible. Hover.com is the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Here's the idea: carve out your own little piece of cyberspace by registering your own domain name. You can get 10% off by visiting hover.com/Android. Once you've got your domain, use it as your own online identity. Facebook.u.com goes to your Facebook page. U.com/party links to an online invite. U.com goes directly to your blog where you lay bare all the thoughts that reside in the folds of your gray matter. Great stuff. ASUS Eee pad.
Laptops in disguise.
Fair to say this one is a little more than meets the eye. ASUS effectively started the whole netbook category with its EPC. Now, in keeping up with the competition, it's got its gaze fixed on tablets as the next forefront. The Eee pad Transformer is a capable tablet. NVIDIA Tegra 2 1 GHz dual-core processor, a gig of RAM, and 1080p playback capability. Made it with its docking station, you basically have a netbook, a full QWERTY keyboard, USB ports, and a multi-touch trackpad. And here's the kicker: an extra 6+ hours of battery life. Add that to the already impressive promised 9.5 hours for the tablet, and you're looking at what could be a true all-day device. Here's hoping the real-world battery lives up to this lofty goal. If all is as promised, and we sure hope that it is, then you could be looking at the future of the laptop and the future of the Android tablet. The base-level ASUS Eee pad Transformer goes for $400, while the dock costs $150. $50 more than the base-level iPad, but if all works as advertised, that could be the best $50 you ever spent. We're trying to get our hands on one for testing, so stay tuned. Call it Amasung or Samazon. Apparently Amazon and Samsung are teaming up to make an Android device that also isn't. Let me explain. Android is open source. Anyone can grab it, tinker with it, subtly or drastically change it, and push it out the door. It seems Amazon is thinking along the drastic lines. The Engadget founder's latest project, Gadget.com, suggests Amazon isn't content to have apps on the iPad and on Android devices, opting to roll its own solution instead. The thus far unnamed tablet will apparently close itself to outside influence, offering its own apps and its own experience, and naturally a heavy push towards its own music and book download services. Apparently a simplified Android experience. Think the Nook color, but more powerful. We'll keep an eye on this one. Food for thought: Amazon recently released its low-price Kindle that makes its nut by pushing ads. With said ads, and with a push on paid services like book and music downloads, Amazon could conceivably subsidize the price of this Amazon tablet. The Skype update we've all been waiting for is finally upon us. Front-facing cameras in Android tablets and smartphones are increasingly common. It stands to reason that video calling is coming, right? Well, yes, but this ain't it. The Skype update brings 3G VoIP calling and fixes a security bug, but video calling, even over Wi-Fi, is nowhere to be seen for Android users. Pretty lame, Skype. How am I supposed to have video chats with Grandma while I'm in transit? How do I confirm that my chat partner is in fact wearing what she professes to be wearing? I guess we'll just have to wait. Now for our review of the day, we throw it over to Kate Abraham, who's showing us a way to kill time and innocent geometric figures with Slice It.
There are some great games in the Android market for kids, and one of my favorites is Slice It. The aim of this puzzle game is to slice different figures into the same size surface areas. Each level features a different shaped object and has a designated set of moves. This is highlighted next to the pencil in the upper left of the screen. You need to slice the object by dragging your finger across the shape. Make sure you cut it into the amount of pieces set out by the goal. If you get this right, you clear the level and move on to the next. You'll notice that each cleared level is awarded a star rating. You're obviously aiming to get the highest you can, and there's the option of retrying to see if you can better your score. If the level is too difficult, you can press the hint button for assistance. You'll get more hint points the more you play. There are 140 different stages, with more being added all the time. And with an array of different gameplay languages, this free app is definitely a fantastic educational aid.
Well, that's all the news that's fit to Google for this week. For full show notes, links, app reviews, and to subscribe to the show, visit butterscotch.com. Until next week, I'm Andrew Moore Crispin.